went over there and I sat in the corner just like this with my knees up, and I was like I was emotional. I was like crying. I was like, God, I don't know if
He tryna 69 like Takashi, call him Papi, worth the ASAP, keep me rocky. I'm from New York, so I'm cocky. Say he fucking with my posse.
Hi YouTube, it's your girl Brittany back here with another video. I'm here to say a nice lovely day. So today I'm back with another video. Came back with another video. But yeah, today this video is gonna be a story time, and this story time is gonna be on how I lost my V card. This is a story time I never wanted to do yet, but you know, eventually the story time will be getting done, so might as well just go ahead and do the story time, right? So anyway, this is the year of 2013. I know that's bad. I know that's bad. When I was 13 years old, I had a boyfriend, and this boyfriend was like my friend's. This was my friend's cousin. I didn't want to talk to this boy because I know the type of boy he is, so I didn't trust him. I didn't trust that it was gonna last. I didn't trust anything. I was just like, what if I do it and then he just leaves me? Like I had this doubtful feeling. So I was like, what am my dad gonna think of me? What everybody's gonna think of me if I ever do this? I'm only 13. I don't expect me to lose my V. I don't expect to lose my V card right now when I'm 13. So, you know, one day, me and him eventually talked. I used to hang out with him or whatever. So one day, this was like December 19th. Was December 19th? Yes, it was December 19th, a month after my birthday, I think. Yeah, a month after. And I was like, oh, I don't know. I went around there to go visit him. And oh my gosh, why did I choose to do my video in here where the road is behind me and the trucks and the cars are passing by and the beeping and the why? I forgot. That's how I always do it over there. But yeah, I was like, I'm gonna go visit him, whatever. So I went ahead to I went to go see. I used to not go in his house because I was like, I don't want nothing to go down. So I would just go over to his mom's house. Like, his mom liked me. So I'm like, okay, nothing is gonna ever happen over here. So I always thought nothing was gonna happen. So one day he was like, come in, like in the bedroom party at his mom's house. So I thought he just wanted to talk because his sisters and brothers was there and stuff.
Stupid bitch!
So anyway, I was there and we was talking and whatever. Only thing I know, he started to, so I'm like, okay. I was nervous. I was sweating mad hard. I was like, God, I don't know what. I was thinking, I was paranoid. I didn't know. But then again, I'm like, you know what? You can't just assume. You try and see how things go after this. So anyway, boom, everything happened. As soon as we was finished, we talked for a little or whatever, and I was like, I gotta go because I was emotional. This time around, the street light on my block was out. So it was like this little seat thingy in front of my house. I went over there and I sat in the corner just like this with my knees up. And I was like I was emotional. I was like crying. I was like, God, I don't know if this is gonna work. I don't know if he's gonna leave me after this. I don't know. And I was scared because guess what? I'm only a teenager. I'm a young teen. I just turned a young teen. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know. I was there, I was crying. I was like, what if I get pregnant? I started to think all these stuff. And I'm like, I don't know who to tell. I don't know how to tell. I don't know. So I think I ended up telling my best friend. I'm not quite sure. Or I ended up telling his cousin. And I was like, God, I don't know how this went up. But I felt like I was the worst person on this earth. like the way how everything went down, it was just like, why did you even let it happen? Why did you let it happen? And I was just crying. I cried. I'm not gonna lie, I did cry because you're a little girl. You don't understand these type of stuff, and I probably still don't understand because I'm still a teenager. But I understand that this can happen and this can happen and this is how this happened. So now I have a better perspective of how stuff goes down. But then I just don't know. And I feel like when it all happened, I feel like his mom knew because, like, when you can see it on somebody's face that something went down, and I'm not about to even get into it, but I know something went down. And he was older than me. He always been like 3 years older than me, or yes, I think he was 3 years older than me. And with me, I just never usually talk to guys that's younger than me because they act so immature and stuff like that. So I always try to talk to somebody that's much older but not quite older. And when it happened, I was like, he's a grown boy, like he's older than me by 3 years. He could leave me any time for this dude, like so I went in, and you know how some girls, when you lose your V card, some of y'all bleed and some don't bleed, and you don't tell. And I was telling this to somebody, and they was like, no, so everybody bleed. No, everybody don't bleed. When I was growing up, that's what I heard. And if I'm wrong, you comment below if I'm wrong, because I don't know it all. But I didn't bleed or anything. Like, I was looking for that. I was looking for that. But nothing came. I was like, God, like when is it gonna, like when you're expecting something but it's not happening when you expect it to happen, and it never happened. I didn't even know if my aunt picked up that I was acting funny, because I started to act funny and stuff. I don't even think I wanted to see him after that, because I was like, oh my gosh, like I feel embarrassing. He just seen me naked, like he just seen my area, like it was so embarrassing. Like, you don't understand. You don't understand the embarrassment I went through. Like I didn't even. It was how do you say this word? Astonishing how everything went down. And I think his sisters and brothers realized, because the way how I came out, I was just like, oh my, like I was peeing. Like I just wanted to get out and just go home, but it hurt. It hurted a lot. Like I was crying. I was, I hope my dad don't have my YouTube channel, because I want him to see stuff like this. But yeah, it hurted a lot, and I wanted it to just stop, because I don't know how the hell, like I don't know. But after that, he was texting me every day. He was on my ass, like he wasn't letting me. I was like, damn, bro, like he on me. Like he was. He was on me. And this happened right after me and this boy, like we used to go to high school together. This boy, right after me, like it happened like a year after me and him broke up, or probably almost a year, I'm not sure, or 5-6 months, I'm not sure. But me and him never got to that stage, because where he lived at, I didn't trust nobody. I didn't want nobody to train me, because it usually be stuff happening like that at his place, and I'm like, I don't want that on me. This would petrify me for the rest of my life. Like it's just too much, and I don't want to get family involved in nothing like this, because I just don't want this. I want everybody to be on a good path. So me and him broke up. Ended up meeting him, and then that would happen. But you see, after that happened, he was on me. Like we was together for 3 years, and this boy turned out to be my dad's friend's son. Yes, my dad's friend's son. So his dad loved me. Like his dad loved me, loved me, loved me, loved me. Rest in peace to him. You know what I mean? But his dad loved me, and his mom. Both of them loved me. So you know, I had a good little. I feel like that was the only love in my life. I feel like no, not that. They say everybody have one love they're ever gonna meet, or two. I'm not quite sure what they say, but it's something of the sort. You feel what I'm saying? You just comment below if you think it or whatever. But yeah, but I love him. I love him after that. Like I just love them so much. Like nobody gonna stop me from being with him. Nobody, the cops, my mom, my aunt, my cousin, nobody. I was determined that he is the one for me, and he is the one for me, because you know when you're a kid and somebody take your V card, it's just like you feel like you're attached to them, and that's how I felt. So I was like, you know what? This is my boyfriend. He's gonna stay my boyfriend until I say he's not my boyfriend, or if we decided it's not. But he was on me. He loved me. Like he did a lot of stuff or whatever. Like my parents would tell me, you don't know what love is. Like I do know what love is, but you know some love. You have tough love, and you have puppy love. You have all types of love. You have love. So I know what love is. Like he had like times when my pop wouldn't send no money because he didn't have it, and my boyfriend was there. He made sure I ate, stuff like that. Like you know, he had my back 100% throughout everything. Like you know, he made sure I was good at all times after that. And we've been together for 3 years, and when I was coming to America, he was gonna come. Like my aunt gradually grew onto him, maybe because they knew I was coming up, so they was like, you know what, I'm gonna let them slide. So we would have hanged out in front of my aunt and my cousin, and they wouldn't get mad because they probably like, oh, she's migrating, he's never gonna see her again, so let her have fun. I know that's how they felt. So I was hanging out with him, whatever. He was supposed to come with me at the airport, and he ended up not coming because the car was filled, because my best friend had to come, and his cousin had to come, my aunt had to come, and my cousin had to come. Not even my mom came because she wanted to go alone, which is not fair because my aunt raised me, so I would never ever ever say my aunt can't come with me and let my mom come. Like no, it's not. I would feel uncomfortable because me and her don't have that bond. But he couldn't come, and my mom decided she's not coming because she wanted to go alone. So he was sad. He looked like he was crying. Like, cause a couple days after, he sent me, no, not a couple days, like the same day, like, or the next day, he sent me. Okay, so I left early in the morning. I got there in the evening. In the evening, he sent me like a video or a picture of him, like, you know, smoking or whatever, and he just looked so stressed out. Like, you know, like we had our shares, like we was trying to make it work and stuff when I came here, but it was just like we had this bond. Like we was honest to each other about everything you would understand, like every single thing. Like I'm not gonna say he was picture perfect, and everybody in Jamaica that's watching me that knows me and him knows that we wasn't picture perfect. He wasn't picture perfect, and y'all gonna say I wasn't picture perfect, which I wasn't picture perfect because you know I was a young girl, but I was good to him and he was good to me, and whatever. But we was trying to make it work when I came here, and things would never work. Like it would never work. You understand what I'm saying? And it was just that. It was just that on that. I just didn't know what else to do. Then just move on and just call it a day. But you know, right now he's moved on. He got a daughter, and he's just living. I tell him to be safe every time we text. Like sometimes he get on my nerve because he be thinking that, you know, it's old time days, and be trying to, you know, tell me how to live and tell me that I changed. Like he's saying I changed for the better. Like I didn't even change for the better. Like what are you talking about? But you know what I'm saying? I just let him be because, you know, he's gonna get in his feelings because he think he knows me a lot, and he do know me a lot. But right now he doesn't know me at all because I changed so much for the better. Yes, for the better, for the better, for the better. Because I just can't, like, the negativity, the Facebook. I used to be on Facebook a lot or whatever. So I haven't been on that, like, doing what I used to do, twerking online. My dad would get calls that I did this, that. Like, it's just not me anymore. And I just tell him, live life, be safe. And when I came here, I used to always tell him, make sure you get a kid, blah, blah, blah. Because life comes and goes, and you never know. You know what I mean? So that's just that for this virginity video. All I'm saying, it was very painful, embarrassing, and it happened in the wrong location. Like, every time I would visit this mom house, I would remember. I would remember everything, like how everything went down. Like, it was embarrassing. Never ever go to your boyfriend mom. Like, it was literally embarrassing. Okay, very embarrassing. So that's just that for this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at Brittbanks _ Brittbanks, and follow me, DM me, and whatever. I have over 1,000 followers right now on Instagram, and not followers. I have over 1,000 follow requests right now. So if you follow me right now, I'll see the follow request at the top and just accept it. But the bottom to go down, I'm never doing that. Or you can just DM me, and I go in my request messages all the time, and I'll accept. But for now, follow me on Instagram, like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned to this channel. I love y'all so much. My name is Brittany. Nice meeting you if you're just knowing me.